Hey, what's up, everyone? It is also Flex here, and we're back at it again with some Moira gameplay. Now, Moira was a character that was newly released to Overwatch, but I'll get into that later. Now we gotta focus on what is going on. So I joined a quick play game, and I got put into a game, and things were not looking good. The enemy team was escorting that payload, just mowing us down, about to get to the second checkpoint, and they still had 5 minutes left on the clock. And I was like, what is everyone doing? So you know what I had to do? I had to go healer because they had no healer, so I chose Moira because she is pretty versatile as the new hero. So she is a support hero. She was released, how long has it been, like 2 months ago? So I'm just going in. Her right click, as you guys probably know by now, is just like, it's the way she damages. She sucks, literally sucks the life out of you. So that's what I was trying to do to the Reinhardt, but it didn't go well. So now I respawn, and her left click is how she heals. It's like this spray, like when you spray perfume. That's how I like to compare it to. And she has these orbs. One is healing, and one is a damaging orb. So you press E and then you right click or whatever your key is set to. And I like to use the damaging orb more often than the healing orb, but the healing orb can come in handy. Like, you can use it to heal yourself, like just aiming at the ground. And coalescence, wow, that was a fast coalescence. Do I get any kills with this coalescence? I might have. No, I did not, unfortunately, but I do believe I got a second coalescence, and I healed with that one. I'm on fire as well. So my main focus is just to heal, as any healer that you are. I mean, obviously. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I noticed Bastion was shooting over there. So my hunch was correct. I was getting the damage orb ready to shoot over there. But the Genji peeked way too soon. Look at that McCree. Savage just standing right there. Gets one deadeye kill. Oh no. Darn. It's like when you're in the moment. And my teammate just died. I cannot save him. But you see right there, I had the Sombra in the corner, so I decided to use the damage orb because she has no way to escape from it unless she teleports somewhere or goes invisible. But she didn't, so once again, I'm in close range with two people, so I use the damaging orb. You gotta utilize those orbs, man. They can come in handy. Very good. So we're doing pretty good right now, and I believe it's because I came and went healer. Like, we stopped the payload. Before I came, that payload, there was 4 people on the payload. I was like, oh man, all right, there's someone behind us. I'm healing the McCree. He is so low. We got 3 people in there, and I use the coalescence, and I get shut down by the Reinhardt. Thanks, Reinhardt. Why'd you have to do that to me? It was perfectly set up too. Like, they were all standing in front of each other in this nice line, and that's the best way to get coalescence. But you know, you can always use coalescence in other ways, but that would have been preferred. Okay, so now they're moving the payload again. That's not very good. It's only the 3 of them here, though. Oh, never mind. More of them decided to join in on the fun. The whole team, I think the whole team is there. They lost someone thanks to the Roadhog, and I'm just trying to survive. I do use 1 damage orb. I noticed that majority of the enemy team is like below half health. I'm on fire again, even though I'm not getting actual eliminations. They're just assists. And I shut down the Genji doing his Dragon Strike. Feels bad for him. Bastion is just camping on the payload, giving the enemy team a harder time to get on it. They'll have that Bastion to worry about. Healing my Genji. And that Junkrat is too far away for me to heal. It's always frustrating when you really want to heal your teammates, but they're like too far away for you to do anything. Like, you know, you can't be chasing one teammate who decides to go like 15 miles away from the group, because it's better to sacrifice one to make sure that the rest of your team is keeping their health intact. So my coalescence is finally charged up again, which is good. And I forgot to mention the warp. You know, I did not memorize the names for each of her abilities. I don't, unless it's like a hero that I use like every so often, so I'm sorry if I'm not using the correct terminologies. I'll have to press F1 more often to learn more about each of the heroes if you guys want me to do, but that can come in clutch. You know, Moira is a support, so her DPS isn't, it's like in between. Like, she's like a jack of all trades. Decent damage, decent healing, and you have the orbs. So when you're in a tight spot, which happens very often doing the coalescence, get 1 kill with it. Second kill gets it on the soldier. Almost killed me though. And back to what I was saying, but when you're in a tight position, you could just do that. It's like a Wraith form from Reaper on steroids, because you're faster, and that's pretty much it. But you're fully invisible. Like, people don't know where you're going until you reappear, and it's too late. So it can be used for offense and defense as well. I was very proud of that coalescence as well. And there's my counter, like one of the few counters to Moira in this game, Reaper. Once he gets in close contact with you with those shotguns, you're 2 shots away from dying. All right, teammate right there. I don't know why I was right clicking him when I was supposed to be left clicking, but I fixed that. Healing another teammate. There you go. And our Roadhog was going on a rampage right there. We got 1 minute left and we're still doing good. These guys have not been pushing their payload. The defense has been tightening up. Almost the whole team is on fire. So we are really operating right now, which is good. I am so proud of these guys. I feel like they're leader. I honestly feel like, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like the only reason we began to win was because I came in. Like, think about it. Ever since I joined, that's when everything changed. Or maybe, you know, sometimes it happens, but teams usually tighten their defense because of the adrenaline. Like, they're getting so close to winning, the enemy team, and they just decide to sweat before, as like one final push, which is something that's very common in Overwatch. All right, we got a bash in there. That's not too good. So I decide to do my coalescence again because I feel like it's a perfect time, and it can go through Reinhardt's shield. So, you know, might as well. And that was pretty risky, honestly. I went in point blank to the Bastion, knowing that I would gain some more health because of how coalescence works, because it's a blend of healing and damage. And when you damage the enemy, you're basically taking some of their health, depending on how long it is. I don't know how that Reaper did not kill me, but I killed him. He killed 2 of my teammates though, but we're still doing pretty good. All right, and the Bastion. Oh no, not the Bastion. Yeah, the Bastion killed me, I remember. All right, and now this is when things clutch in. It's going into overtime, but the payload is contested, and the Junkrat once again coming in handy with the rip tire. The rip tire at the very last second. Oh, and we won. Too bad I wasn't there on the payload to celebrate the victory, but it's alright. Now, did I get play of the game? I'm not too sure if I did. No, I didn't. The GENJI did. Darn it. But it is a highlight because those 2 coalescences, what's the plural of coalescence? I don't know, but those are pretty good. Okay, I don't know how that was the play of the game. He only got 1 Dragonblade kill and then deflected the soldier's helix rockets, but killed himself in the process. Like, what? Oh well. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this awesome Moira gameplay. As you guys know, if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. If this happens to be your first time on the channel, like the video and comment down your suggestions down below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.